what is up, my OGs? My name is VTR, and welcome to another movie review. Now, as you guys may tell right now, I don't really know what movie I'm reviewing right now, because I'm doing this thing called Tanner's Picks. As you guys know, I have a friend named Tanner who helps me out with videos sometimes, and we did a thing. He's giving me his whole list of movies, and he decides what they are, and I put them on a spinner, and each day I'm going to spin and see which one I watch and review. So today's video, we're going to go ahead and spin for the first part, and at the end of this video we'll spin for tomorrow's. So currently it is Sunday night. I am recording this, or it's Sunday. I am a little sick, so sorry about that. But I'm gonna just do this for you guys real quick. So yeah, let's get into this. Let's spin the wheel. Alright, let's spin the wheel. Now, some movies on here are probably misspelled, but let's just see what we're going to land on. And our movie is Fantasia. Alrighty. Okay, so our first movie is going to be Fantasia. I'm going to watch it and then review it. So get ready. And first, before you can see my thoughts, let's see what Tanner thinks of this movie.
I personally think this movie is a masterpiece because it just shows the skill behind the team at Disney, and they were just making this more to like show, hey, we can do animation. It's pretty good. Look at us. We're doing a good thing. And that's why I like Fantasia. Okay, bye.
Alright, now I have watched Fantasia. I literally just finished it. It is the next day. And I'm still sick, so that's great. But today, so let's go ahead and review Fantasia. People are gonna hate me after this. Sorry, the camera angle bad. There we go, that's better. People are gonna hate me after this. Like, people are gonna legit hate me after this because I legit have a bunch of mixed feelings about this. Some people look at this as a masterpiece. Literally, the movie itself, I have it on VHS up here. If I can get the tape off the shelf. Give me a sec. I have the VHS tape on the shelf here. Hello. I'm down. It's a little beat up, but it literally says Walt Disney's masterpiece, Fantasia. Now, I didn't use this tape to watch, which I just should have, because I'm pretty sure this is the original unedited. But probably just shouldn't have done that, because I'm pretty sure there's some stuff in there that Disney had to take out, which is not in the versions now. But this, I do have this on VHS. I don't really know why I have this on VHS and why I've never seen it up to this point. Mostly because Fantasia never seemed like a movie that would interest me. And watching this thing for the very first time, yeah, it was kind of what I expected. Now, don't get me wrong, the music is beautiful in this, the animation is great, but there are a bunch of segments in this that just really are boring to me, and they feel like repetitive. Like, didn't we just see one that was very similar to this? I'm getting all the negatives out of the way first. Everyone's gonna hate me after this review. Everyone's just gonna hate me. But I had no intention of ever reviewing this movie, so blame Tanner for me being able to bash it. But yeah, a lot of the stuff in it I really didn't enjoy. Because some of the segments, it's like, for me, I got kind of bored throughout most of the movie, and I'm like, this is really boring. Don't get me wrong, some of the segments are really nice and are really well animated. One of my personal ones was the Sorcerer's Apprentice one, I think that's what it's called, with Mickey. I think I've actually seen that one before I've seen this movie. and it's really, really good. And the final one with the giant monster with the wings, that was pretty visually pleasing. That one was probably one of the best ones. But then there are a whole bunch of ones that are really filler, and I'm like, these really don't feel nice. Like, I don't like these that much. These are really, really boring. And this thing is, there is some good ones. I do like, there's one with dinosaurs that I really liked. Probably one of my favorite ones is the dinosaurs. There's this one with these like centaur people. Those were pretty interesting. I did notice some things, like there's a lot of there's a few recycled designs that are from previous Disney movies, and then they also see that there's some that are reused later on down the road, and so Disney reused their designs a lot. I'd never noticed that, because there's literally a character in this that looks like Alice from Alice in Wonderland. There's one that looks just like Cinderella. There's one that looks just like Aurora. I'm like, well, that looks just like Ariel. And I'm like, So some things, like, I felt like they felt a little bit lazy on some of those. On the ones they borrowed. Now, the ones that are reused later on the road for other movies is a different story. I'm not going to get all that. But a lot of what is done with this film is really interesting, but also is pretty insane. I can officially say there's a Disney movie with boobs in it. Yeah, there's literally the final segment of this movie has boobs in it. And I thought that'd be something that, I know there was some stuff that was like racially insensitive in this originally that got edited out, because I watched it on Disney Plus, and I don't know if that one has that tape there has the original stuff or not, but that wouldn't you edit that out, Disney? What, this movie's rated what? What's this movie rated? I don't think off the shelf again. Oh, not the camera. Don't knock down all those on top of me. Okay. Let's just keep this off for the end of the review. This is rated G for general audiences. And talking about what the target demographic is, this movie gets surprisingly dark. With there's like some violent scenes in this, like dinosaurs fighting. The stuff at the end is really violent, and it's really like could scar a child. This is meant for kids. No, I can't lie. There's also one that reminds me of My Little Pony in here, with some of the designs of some of these Pegasi, which is really cool. There was one with a hippo and a alligator, which I really did not remember. And there's these whole bunch of ones that have some water effects that are really nice. But then we get all these ones that feel pretty similar to some of the previous ones, and it just doesn't resonate with me very well. I'm sitting there while watching this movie, and I'm like, this is boring, and I'm not getting a good feeling out of watching this piece of garbage. I'm not calling it a piece of garbage, because I do see where the appeal is for this. And personally, this isn't my type of movie. And a lot of the music is some recognizable music for some of the segments. And some of the segments are really good, and some of them are just plain old boring. And people are really going to hate me for my thoughts on this film, and it really, really, really sucks that I have to bash this movie so much. Just because I just didn't like it. But I'm not saying it's bad or any way. I'm just saying it wasn't for me. Because it was just not my cup of tea. Like, legit. There's, like, nothing really to hate about this. Unless I guess you're watching the original version with the racially insensitive parts and stuff. And this thing was 2 hours long. Yeah, this thing was 2 hours long. I was like, ugh. Like, legit, this movie was long. And I felt really bored on watching most of it. And so many people are probably thinking, VTR, childhood ruiner. I'm sorry, but I couldn't get behind this. A few of the segments were good. I really liked the Mickey Mouse one. I really liked the final one. I liked the one with the horses. That was cool. The the dinosaur one was pretty cool. Reminded me a lot of The Land Before Time with just the way it was animated. But just most of this was not my cup of tea. But I'm not going to go too harsh on it with my rating. I'm going to give it 3 out of 5. Honestly, if I liked it, it'd probably get a 4, but isn't the best in my opinion. I honestly, frankly, just did not have really any off of that. I'm done with this review. Any fun with this movie. And if you did, and you found enjoyment out of this, but I couldn't, I'm so glad some people can. There's a lot of, I hear nothing but positive things about Fantasia, but I'm the first negatives I ever heard. So I'm probably going to get tons of hate for this review. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please tap the like button, all that good stuff. And before we go, let's go ahead and spin the wheel to see what movie we'll be reviewing tomorrow. All right, let's spin the wheel, see what movie we get for tomorrow. And our movie tomorrow is The Terminator. Okay. Looking forward to that one.